Hi, my name is Nina. I am a Toolkit shaman and crystal healer in Mesa Carrier from Crystals and Healing. And this video, I'm going to show you how to make Florida water. In my opinion, one of the most important things that you can have in your healing toolkit, whether you are holding circles or casting spells or rituals or any kind of magic or creating any kind of sacred space, it's really important to have Florida water because it helps purify the space. Why is it better to make your own? Well, everything's better if it's handmade. Why? Because it has your energy in it. If you buy it from the store, it's been heavily processed. If it's been made for you, it has someone else's energy in it. So what better efficacy for something to be had than if you make it yourself? So first, I'm going to just draw a card from my major arcana, see what comes out. Whoop. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. See what happens. That is the energy I'm bringing into this, and I'm going to draw one more from my Jade Oracle deck. Okay, I got Huitzilopochtli, which is the left-handed hummingbird. That is a sign of courage and strength. So courage and strength are some of the energies that are going to be made present in the Florida water I'm using today. So for my base, because I'm in Mexico currently, I'm going to use mezcal. Mezcal is a lovely, lovely, lovely spirit. It's very feminine. They all come from like tequila, pulque, aguamiel, and mezcal, and so many other things come from the sacred maguey, also known as the agave plant. Tequila tends to be more of a masculine spirit, and sometimes when you drink it, your clothes fall off. But with mezcal, you have to sip it slowly, and it's a gentle, heart-opening experience. And so I decided I am going to use mezcal as my base for my Florida water this time. You can also use vodka. Some people use green alcohol. I don't recommend it. It's really strong, but you can. If you're gluten intolerant, it's not going to work well for you. In the past, I've used brandy, or you can use rum. So it's really up to you. A lot of times, I say take time to tune in to what your guidance, your ancestors, your angels, or whoever you commune with, your heart of hearts says to you, and you'll get your answer. So I have two big bottles here because it takes a while for you to make any kind of infusion. And so if you're going to go through the steps of making the infusion, you might as well just make a batch big enough. And I also got this one because it has the jaguar. The jaguar is one of my totems. So that's also that energy. So first I'm going to start off with, let's see, we got some orange peels. I used organic orange peels because non-organic are filled with chemicals. And if you're going to use this in your mouth and spray it across the room, then those chemicals are going to be going into your mouth. So really, it's up to you. You don't have to eat organic oranges, but if you're going to do something where you consume the peel, yeah, it might be a good idea to... And then, let's see. So... And I've got some lime. Same thing, organic lime. So I've got some lime pieces. Just went to the store and I just peeled it myself. And then same with this one. I'm going to stick the lime pieces in. Okay. Alright, and as with any recipe, there really is no recipe. It's all intuitive. I've got some rose petals because rose has a wonderful high vibrational frequency. Has one of the highest vibrations, one of the highest frequencies. So this will make it a nice high vibrational elixir. This is already starting to smell amazing right now. Okay. Next I have my anise. So when I gathered the ingredients, I mean, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, and look up the ingredients to Florida water. Everyone makes it differently. But if you just think about protective herbs and plants, then you can work with that. So I have anise star. That's another really good one. It's really good protection. Okay. I have rosemary. I really like rosemary, so I'm going to just put 3 pieces of rosemary in there. So try to keep it as even as possible. 2 and 3. And then next I have lavender. Lavender is amazing. You know, if somebody has an accident or goes into some kind of shock, you can use lavender. It's really good for clearing the energetic field of trauma because it's so soothing. So lavender, this is fresh lavender. And you can stick the whole thing in there. So this is the flower and these are the leaves. All parts of the lavender are good. Once again, making sure that these are organic, coming from a source that have not been sprayed. I can't emphasize that enough. And then we'll split this one in half. There we go. I've got some mint. Make sure it doesn't get clogged. Some fresh mint. And this is rue, also known as ruta. This is an excellent protection plant. So I'm just gonna, it's very strong. I'm only just gonna use a little bit of it. I love this sacred plant. This is one of the first plants that was introduced to me. I'm gonna make sure, I just harvested this, so I'm just making sure there's like no little babies on it because bugs like to nest. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. And let's do cinnamon. Cinnamon will make it nice and spicy. Give it also good woody, earthy vibes. This is almost like a mulled spice, but with intention. Let's get some more cinnamon in here. And of course, if you're getting your herbs and stuff from like an apothecary, make sure that these are herbs that you can consume, because once again, sometimes you'll put the Florida water into your mouth and who knows where those herbs have come from or where they've been. So they tell you they're not to be consumed. Trust that. All right. I'm going to just finish splitting the cinnamon. It's going to be a very spicy blend. And I'm going to top it off with a little more rose. So if you use dried herbs, just keep in mind, less is more because it's dried and it's concentrated. You would not put nearly as much as you would than if you were making it with fresh rose petals. Just a little FYI. Okay. So it looks like first one done. Now I'm going to use one of my stems to kind of push everything down. Put the lid back on. Shake it up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So now you want to let it sit for like 30 to 45 minutes. I'm sorry, did I say minutes? I meant days. Ideally, in a most ideal situation, a full moon cycle. You'll notice that after it sets, it takes on a different color, takes on a different smell. It smells amazing. And you'll have fresh Florida water. Make sure you date it. That way you know when it's ready. And shake it up, give it a nice little shake. Look at that one. Beautiful Florida water. Okay. So, I hope you like this video. Stay tuned. I will have future videos for you. And I'll see you next time.